to reward them. Put a loop in the rain and give yourself a quiz. If it falls apart, something's not quite right. So that's a shoulder in, Julia. It's not a bad problem to have, but that's not what I just asked you for. I'm on shoulder 4, which is a shallow version of the shoulder in. Remember, Madeleine, you're in the short arm club. You're allowed to have your hands gently lifted. Yeah, like that. And look how happy he just went. Did you feel that?
Yeah.
Don't forget that. There's a real connection to this softness when you lifted your hand. And it's a tiny thing. To you, it feels like you're riding the saddlebred at the county fair, but you're not. That's a shoulder in. All you need is shoulder 4. Then put a loop in the rain quickly and give yourself a quiz. You can put a loop in the rain in the middle of a dressage test in your competitions. You can put a loop in the rain anytime you want to in your C3 rating, and your B rating, and your A rating. Because looping the rain is showing you and me that you're on the correct bending aids, inside leg to outside rein downhill. Okay, let's take a nice working trot. And yes, you're going to do it with one stirrup, Julia. Aren't you lucky? And you know why. It's going to make you put your weight in the middle. Rising trot, nice working trot. You want to ride on the inside of your thigh and on the inside of your calf, not the back of your thigh or the back of your calf. You want to ride on the inside of your legs. You have to have your chest lifted. You have to have your core engaged. Excellent, Julia. Excellent. Excellent, Julia. Hands together and a little lifted, Madeleine. Make a 20-meter circle at that end, 20-meter circle this end. Spiral into 10 meters. Spiral into 10 meters, keeping shoulder forward, keeping bend, keeping flexion. A little more forward, both of you, and go sitting on the 10 meter. Spiral into the 10 meter and go sitting. Go right on in there, Madeleine. Don't take 9 birthdays to get there. You should be in there by now. Attaboy. And go sitting on the 10. Keep the flexion, keep the bend, keep shoulder forward, keep the forward. Put a loop in the inside rein. It's a quick thing. It doesn't even last a second. Then take the loop again. And make sure the horse is truly on the inside leg to the outside rein. And then leg yield out to the 20. Very nice, both of you. Put a loop in the rein as you're leg yielding, just to see what will happen. Because if you're balanced and on the aids, nothing will happen. Leg yield out to the 20, and a nice canter depart at the 20 meter. Keep your flexion, keep your bend, keep your shoulder forward. You need to go out there. You should be out there by now, Madeleine. Attaboy. Cantering from your stomach and your lower leg, not your bottom. Lift your hands gently, Madeleine. You need a little better flexion. That's better. On the 20 meter, stretching canter. Stretching in the canter. So you keep the flexion, you keep the bend, you keep shoulder forward, and you stretch in the canter. Be generous. There you go, Madeleine. And now, inside rein first. Pick it up, working canter. Trot transition. Stretch up, sit on 2 seat bones equally. Hands up a little, Madeleine. Hands up a little bit, Julia. Soften everything up. Soften the front end up. Change rein through the circle. Change rein through your circle. Forward, Julia, forward, Julia, forward, Julia. Changing the bend. Change the flexion, change shoulder forward. Come on, you two, let's go. Move it forward. Big trot. Working trot on the 20. On the 20. Get the working trot on the 20. Put a loop in your inside rein every once in a while. See what happens. Just a quick split second. And you don't want to do it slowly because you're trying to surprise the horse with it. Make it a real 20-meter circle. And now we spiral into the 10. Rising trot. Nice connection, Madeleine. Keep the forward, both of you. Keep the flexion, keep the bend, keep shoulder forward left, and go sitting on your 10. And just hang on that 10. Forward, Madeleine. Come on. Come on, you two. Move it. Put the horse in a forward, not fast, a forward place. In its curve, in the flexion, in the bend. Put a loop in your inside rein, hands together. Lift your heels. Good girl. That's right. Put another loop in the inside rein. Good girl. And then leg yield sideways out. 1, 2, 3. You should be out there by now. 4 and 5. It's a steep leg yield. Yeah, like that. And canter when you get out there. Here we go. Julia, look up. Lift your hands a little bit, Madeleine. Madeleine, your reins are a little too short. So slip them through your fingers just a little bit. And use your elbows, Madeleine, to supple the neck and the bit. That's better. That's better. That's better. Using your stomach and your lower leg to canter. Canter, canter, canter. On the bit, ladies. On the bit. On the bit. Big circle, wall to wall. That's better, Julia. Wall to wall. Like that, Julia. Good job. Trot transition, rising. Keep the flexion, keep the bend, keep the shoulder forward. On your circle, stretching. Put the ears just below the withers. Not lower, not nose in the dirt. Yes, yes, Madeleine. Yes, Julia, yes. Keep the flexion, keep the bend, keep the shoulder forward in the stretch. More forward, Julia. More forward, Julia. Madeleine, excellent. Julia, awesome. Hands gently forward with